Hey everybody. I thought since we are doing Learn from Home, it would be a good time to show some of you how to make worksheets interactive. You could put these in Google Classroom or however you have been sending things out to students. I know Google Classroom would be a great way to share this because I am going to be using Google Slides. So, for an example, I am using this. I would say it's a kindergarten level worksheet. It is a read and match worksheet. So the students would have to read the sentence, and then they would have to come down here and find the picture that matches that sentence, and they would cut it out and paste it. But because we are doing learning from home, we have moved to online work. And so obviously I cannot get this worksheet to them. So if I wanted to do something like this is the way that I would do it to make it interactive for them. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use my snippet tool. Now, if you don't know about the snipping tool or you're not sure how to get that, if you go over here to your Windows, you can just start typing in snipping and it will pop up, and then you would just click it and open it up. I've just saved mine down here because it's something that I use quite frequently. So I want to be able to reach it easily. So I'm going to click on that and I'm just going to press new, and you are going to just outline whatever you want to keep from what you see here on your screen. So for this activity, I'm going to snip the top of this separately from the bottom. So I'm going to start right there, and you can see that now the bottom of it is cut off, and now I just need to save this. So I'm going to press save, and I'm going to make this read and match worksheets. And that's saved in my pictures. So now it's an image, and now I need to snip these pictures, but I'm going to snip them individually because, like I said, we're trying to make this interactive. And if we were doing the worksheet in real life, we would cut them out all individually. So we're going to do the same thing by snipping them. So I'm going to do the first picture, which is the man with the map. And again, I'm going to go ahead and save that and just do man with map. Then I'm going to press new. And I'm going to continue snipping all of these images until I have all 5 of them. And I think I'm just going to do these first 3 just to show you because I don't want this video to be too long. Okay, so now I've snipped 3 of the 5 images. Of course, if you were doing a worksheet like this, you would want to do all of them. So now I'm going to open up a Google slide, just a brand new blank Google slide, which I thought was open and ready to go, but my internet is being difficult today. Okay, so here I have a blank Google slide presentation. And what I am going to do first is I'm going to change the layout of the slide size, the layout of the slide. So the slide size right now is just that default widescreen. And so I need it to fit the size of a worksheet, which would be 8.5 by 11, just the normal size of a paper. So once it gets loaded and everything, you're going to go up here to File. And if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see where it says Pay Up. Let me exit out of that because it's in the way. Try that again. All right. Yep. You're going to go to Page Setup, and then you're going to click down. See how it's at the widescreen 16:9. You're going to click down, and you're going to go to Custom, and you're just going to make it the size of a piece of paper, 8.5 by 11. All right, so now it's the size of a piece of paper, and this is just going to make it easier to fit that worksheet that you just snipped to this. So I'm going to delete the text boxes because we just don't need those for this. And once those are deleted, like I said, my internet's running a little bit slow, but once those are deleted, you're gonna go to background and you want to do choose image. So whenever you snip those items off of whatever worksheet you're doing this on, you saved it as an image. So you're just gonna wanna go to where you have your pictures saved and find the worksheet. So I think I named it Read and Match. Yeah, I did. So I'm gonna open that and I'm going to press done. So now you can see that the worksheet is the background of this slide. So if I try moving anything around, I can't because it's not like I just copied and pasted a picture in here. I actually made it the background, which is the pretty much the key way to make your worksheets interactive. Because if you were just to copy and paste the slide, you don't want students to be able to come in and move the work around. You just want them to be able to move whatever you want to make interactive. So the pieces that we want to be interactive are the picture answers that they would normally cut and paste onto here. So now I need to insert those. And again, those are images. So I'm just going to insert image, or you can go to insert and go to image that way. Whoops, didn't mean to press Google Photos. Okay, so I'm just going to insert an image from my computer. And I think the first one was a man with the map. So I'm going to put that one in. And I'm not going to touch it yet. I'm just going to put them all in and then resize them in just a second, just to make it go a little bit faster. And then remember, I only did 3 of them. I think the other one was a fox. Yep, it was. All right, so now that you have the images in there, you just need to size them so that they would fit the boxes, so that if a student, dragged it over there, it would actually fit in the box. So I'm going to size all of these up a little bit because they came out pretty small. And I'm going to leave them on the side of the slide right here. And if you were to share this in your Google Classroom, when the students open up their copy of this assignment, the pictures will be here on the side because they're not going to present it and try to work on it that way. They're just going to work on it just like this. So you would give them the instructions within the Google Classroom, and once they click on their assignment, which would be this, they would know what to do. So they would just come in and they would read the cat can nap. Okay, well, I didn't snip that picture. So if you came down here, I did this one. So the man has a map. Okay, they would find which picture matches that. Oh, there's the man with the map. So then they would drag it over. And then once they have finished the entire worksheet, of course, they can they can submit that back to you and you could simply just look at if the pictures match. So of course, this is a kindergarten level worksheet, but you can do this same thing for any grade level. It just depends on what you're making interactive, but really, I feel like any worksheet you can most likely make interactive by doing this or some version of this. I really hope that this was helpful. I'm not sure that this is the only way to do it, but this is just the way that I find is easy for me, and it doesn't take that long, and it's easy for the kids to use. So I hope that you were able to learn some tips and tricks to help you during this learn from home time. Thanks so much for watching.